All right. Hello and welcome to Jan and Jeff. This is Jan and Jeff number 15, Roadkill number 2. Jan, how was the
Hello.
roadkill? How was the roadkill, Jan?
Hey, Jeff. Hi. It's
How
good
are
to
you?
talk to you. Well, yeah, I was talking last week about this pheasant that my husband hit. And actually, I never even tasted it because my father-in-law cooked it while I was out working. And, pheasant can be really tough and kind of dry. And this is actually what it looks like. He left the head on it. I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah.
And I came home and my husband said, well, we can have this for dinner. And I just kind of went, no, why don't we just have frozen hamburger and french fries? And then my father-in-law did it. This is so unappetizing. And then my father-in-law, the vegetable, he's usually a really good cook. But it was green peas and they were extremely salty. You couldn't even keep them in your mouth. They were so salty. So it was, this really dry, dead. I mean, it was talk about roadkill. I mean, you'd have to be dead on the road to want to eat something like that. It was not good. It was not good. And
Okay. All right. Well,
but
anyway.
talking about roadkill, you just brought up rabbits. That happened to me with I have to say this, my first French husband. We were driving home one night and he hit a rabbit and stopped. This is really, I get, maybe they do this in the Midwest. Stopped the car, went back and got the rabbit and came home and cleaned it. It's like there's blood everywhere. But and you were talking about rabbits you recently saw.
I saw a rabbit. Yes, it was in a store in Bergenty that I go to often. It's a store. It's basically the producer. It's like a cooperative, and the
Yeah.
producers sell directly to the public, and they sell different stuff. And some of the stuff is from local, and there's some that's not so local because they want to have like cheeses and stuff. But here they had a rabbit, and you
Yeah.
had an entire skinned rabbit you could buy.
But well, I'm maybe because I'm further south and I'm more in an agricultural area. But even at Carrefour here the other day, I'll send you the picture again. You might have kind of missed it. And at Carrefour, which is a big supermarket chain, he had a whole line of skinned rabbits, like this. And they
Wow.
had black eyes and they were on promotion. And I said, what's the big thing about these rabbits? And he said, well, they're they have black eyes, not pink like the other ones. I'm like, oh God, I wasn't looking at those kinds of details. But he said those rabbits have the meat is more dense, and I use this as an example. I said, are they kind of like the chickens in Bourg-en-Bresse, which you brought us one once when you came to eat? And he said, yes, that's what you could compare it to. So, but there was 5 or 6. I'll send you the picture. You can put it on your website. Skinned rabbits. I mean, that's something I see quite a bit
Yeah, I see
down
it,
here. Yeah.
and yeah, I've seen them too, and yeah, the chicken too. My my wife's niece married a farmer, and they raise poulet de Bresse, the breast chicken, the very
Oh,
very good chicken. It's a bit tough, but it's really good. It's
they
very
are.
rare.
The meat's a bit tougher. Yeah, but they are good chickens. But there's one thing that when a long time ago, what I'd see in the butcher shops, which you don't see as much anymore, or you might see it in some of the smaller butcher shops, is a whole pig's head
Ah, yes.
and pig's feet. You don't see it as much, but in the past, I've walked by many a window in larger cities, Grenoble and Lyon, and when there was just a whole, I mean, skinned. They're awful looking.
I one time we did that with somebody. I did that with a relative. We raised a pig, and we slaughtered the pig.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, but and they say everything's good in the pig.
Everything, tout est bon dans le cochon. You eat everything.
Voila, voila. And you
That's
know,
it.
just since
And
we're
we,
talking about that, yeah, I recently picked up a show because we get the Travel Channel here, and I think his name is Andrew Zimmer. He's quite a well-known. Well, he's done a show now, Bizarre Foods Around the World, and then he's done a show, Bizarre Foods America. And my husband, I don't know, there was a holiday last week at one of those homes, and my husband and I were watching the TV, and anyway, that came on. And he was back east somewhere, I don't know, Minnesota, Tennessee, Wisconsin, for all of you Americans way on the east side there. And he went to, I don't know, this place where they were doing, you know, the pig is really a big thing. I'm sorry, I can't remember where it was. But they were making this goulash with pig ears and pig noses, and I don't know what else of the pig. They put it all together and they made this kind of goulash, and it was, you know, really the ears and the nose of the pig. That guy has a stomach of iron.
he does. He has a stomach of iron. Yeah, yeah. Tell me about you sent some photos a couple last week or a week before about the irises.
Oh, right. I think I sent you the link too. About 15-20 minutes from the house, there's a guy that grows irises, and he's got, oh, I don't know, probably 600 different variations of roses, and that's what I sent you in the pictures, because he plants them, and you can go and pick out which variety you want. You actually walk through the rows of irises, and you say, okay, well, I want number, you know, 689, and because there's so many different variations. You've got the yellow irises, but you've probably got about 20 different variations of it, and 20 different shades of that yellow. And the same with the purple and the pink and the white, and they've got one that's so purple it almost looks black. And he ships anywhere in France. So I think I sent you the link, I'm not sure, but you can actually go on the website and order from the website, and he will send you the bulbs. But it's an iris grower. He's just passionate about irises, and there's just this huge, huge field that you can just walk through. And of course, there's a lot of people because they're all in bloom right now.
Right, right.
Yeah. So that was really pretty. Now the poppies, the little red poppies like in Monet's paintings, are all over the place here. Have you gotten them yet up there?
Not really. I haven't, because with the mountain, actually, this is something. It snowed, and it snowed at certain elevations, above 1,400 meters. It snowed.
Oh, yeah, it's still cold.
It's still cold right now. It's, this morning was about 40 degrees or something this morning.
Yeah,
40, about 5 degrees. So we have some in the mountains. There'll be some. I still have my like a little greenhouse that I have. I grow stuff in the greenhouse to start, and then I'll put it out and garden.
Right. Oh, so everything's still in your greenhouse then?
Still in the greenhouse, except for the potatoes. The potatoes are I have potatoes here and there. Those are pretty well covered, actually. Potatoes are pretty hardy. They can survive as long as it doesn't freeze. But no, for example, the pumpkins and stuff, I grow those in a small pot and then.
Okay. Well, you know, down here in the Rhone Valley, I mean, it's been cold over the last couple of days because we've been having the Mistral, which is the cold north wind. So it's cold, but we're past any kind of gel, freezing in the morning. So yeah, everything's out and planted in our garden. But and the poppies, they're just everywhere down here now. It's just so. After 35 years here, I just don't get tired of seeing them. I still stop.
I understand it. Somebody on Facebook put a photo, I think, of poppies.
Oh, really? Yeah. I just drive by and park and just fill my eyes with those fields of poppies. I don't get tired of seeing them. They're just so. It's such a pretty red with the green behind it that. In California, the poppy is the state flower, But
I
we
didn't know
have
that.
orange.
That I didn't know.
Yeah. The poppy is the California state flower, but they're orange. We have orange poppies.
We had orange. We have orange poppies.
Right, whereas here they're just really red, like you see in Monet's paintings. They're really stunning. Yeah, it's pretty stunning. So, well, I heard you missed a few things from home.
Yes, I did. There was a list I saw. I can't remember where, but I have it in front of me, and I'll put the link. It was basically Americans overseas. Now, it was not in France. It was anywhere, any Americans overseas. And it was, and I don't know if this was in order of preference or not, but the first one was Mexican food on the list.
And you know what? I definitely believe that because I just believe that.
I believe it. The first was Mexican, so Mexican food. The second is customer service, which
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I would agree with that.
agree with that one. And the third is peanut butter.
That always makes me laugh. Peanut butter. Well, look what I bought. Look what I bought. I could not resist. They were in my local market because although I don't eat peanut butter, I still, you know, we're used to peanut butter in our candy. I actually bought these for the people at work just so they can kind of get a taste of what's home.
Yeah. So number 3 was peanut butter. Number 4 was American sports.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. I saw the American football van around here, and I think it's like you said. I think they're based in Nîmes, which is
there's a team in Nîmes. Yeah, there is a team. In Nîmes, pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, the truck comes up here somewhat for some reason, but yeah, I could understand American sports.
And the 5th was family and friends.
Wow, that's way down the list. We've got Mexican food right up there.
It is. So somebody was saying, well, is that an order or is that preference or something? But anyway, that was the list. It was kind of interesting. We were talking about it, so.
Right. Well, you know, maybe those priorities kind of, you know, I would put family and friends number 5 when I come home from a trip there because I've had enough of it.
And after a couple of months, it goes back to number 1, yeah?
Right, it goes back to number 1. And Mexican food's kind of the same way. I'll be honest with you, it's one of the first things I do when I go home is within the first week is usually go out to Mexican dinner, you know.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, and you know, these I could actually really do without.
Yeah, the calories you can do without. Anyway, all right.
But it's that peanut butter. So, okay.
Very good. I will see you.
Going into a 3-day weekend again.
Yeah, 3-day weekend, and at some point in time, maybe next week we'll talk about May and how you don't work very much in May.
Yep.
All right.
May
Bye-bye.
Day is play day. Okay, so we'll see you next week, and we'll explain why we're not working Monday.
Okay, bye.
Ciao, Jeff. See you next week. Ciao, ciao.